James, your thoughts on today's performance?
Many thoughts. Nowhere near it. Good lesson for us, because you can't turn it on at your leisure, if you like. So at half-time we had a few words, obviously, and we didn't perform, and we didn't get anywhere near to the levels that we can. But we didn't lose the game, so it's a good positive. You know, you come away, if it's not your day, you don't lose the game and you keep a clean sheet, which we've done. And I thought our back three were magnificent.
You warned in the pre-match of a banana skin, didn't you? It didn't quite go that way, like a defeat, but I guess a point on the road as well. But
yeah, I want to give Dover credit for their performance. Look, they're up against it, but they showed willing. They ran harder than us. They landed on second balls more than us. It's probably the least amount of passes we've made in a game for a long time since I've been here, so they stopped us in a way, but also we weren't good enough for the ball, so they got in some false positions, the opposition, and if you don't look after the ball, and they played forward quickly, it was 1-on-1, 4-on-4, etc. So we were a little bit off it, so we didn't dominate the space, we didn't dominate the ball, and when you do that and you don't tick your team objectives, you're in trouble. But we didn't lose, so we come away, clean sheet, draw, take our medicine, we learn as a group. There's been some words in there, and I can assure you there'll be a reaction on Tuesday.
Difficult question to answer, but why do you think the side were off it today?
It happens. You're not going to, you know, where we want to be. You're not going to hit top performance levels week in, week out when games come thick and fast at this level. But what I keep saying is we didn't lose the game. The most important thing is when it's not your day, you don't lose. Even better if you can win it. And we had 2 or 3 chances in the second half where we should score. Can't remember them really having a clear-cut chance. So it's credit to our back three. We were up against it a little bit with long balls, set plays, and I thought we defended the 18-yard box superbly. So it's another clean sheet. You know, that's 4 out of 5. So credit to them and credit to the team for that. But we can be a lot better.
That said, that opportunity in the second half that fell to Liam Mandeville almost made a difference, didn't it? The one that went over the bar. Yeah,
he should score. Great combination, Rowe into Cabs. Great flick from Cabs, and he's got to score. He knows that, but it happens. He needs to make sure he gets in there if he plays on Tuesday or next Saturday. Same positions, and I'm sure he'll put it right.
Did you feel the front men were a little bit isolated today?
I just said that, didn't I? I said that we didn't look after the ball well enough. So if you don't look after the ball well enough, and you don't serve them correctly, yes, their decision making when they got the ball could have been better, but that little flash of that combination where Liam should score, sometimes that's enough from your front two. But we expect a lot more, and we expect a lot more on the counter pressure to stop them playing long balls so quickly.
You acknowledge the back three as well. Gavin Gooding put in a real captain's performance today, though.
Outstanding. That's someone you can hang your hat on week in, week out. He really performed. And he led, great leadership, and that's why he's in the middle of my back three.
Was that one of the ones vocal at half-time, maybe, being the captain and all?
Well, it's a needless question, you know he would have been vocal, but look, the team talk was nearly done for me. I just needed to sprinkle on top my thoughts. There was a little bit of a reaction. We did put them under pressure, and we did create 2 or 3 clear-cut chances. We've got to be on the end of Calvin's cross as well. That's a superb cross. And I thought, in the main as well, that to add 4 minutes on, or 4.5 minutes, I mean, I think it's the least amount of football I've seen in a half for a long, long time, and to add 4.5, scandalous.
Yeah, it was 6 last week, wasn't it? And it didn't happen, did it? So no. There should have been more. Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
of course. But look, like I said, we can't be too downbeat. We've got a quick turnaround now. We need to make sure we prepare right now with our nutrition. Make sure we travel back, get home as quick as we can, and prepare properly for Barnet. And obviously learn our lesson that we needed to respect the opponent from the start. If you don't do that, you can come undone.
To ask about Lawrence Maguire, obviously limped off with a knock in the second half. How is he?
It's too early, so ask me again on Monday and I might have the answer.
Looking forward to the Barnet. Obviously going to probably make some changes. Do you think with the games coming thick and fast, is utilise the squad maybe?
Who? Us. We're always looking to play the best team we can to win every game. Today I've obviously picked the wrong team and they haven't performed. However, great steal, great grit, great defending of the 18-yard box. That's the positive. You always have to look for the positives. Obviously there was room for improvements. We need to be better with the ball in the opposition half, which is a shock because of the amount of passes we made in the final third, in the mid-third last week, only like 7 days ago. We have to be more consistent in what we're doing.
Looking for positives as well. It's 5 games unbeaten, isn't it, as well? And you're still second in the table at the moment.
Yeah, it is. It's a long journey. I've said I won't look at the league table for 10 games. I never do. Let's see where we are in the next 5, and then we can take stock and say, okay, then that's the start. This is where we are. Maybe some room for improvements here. We've done well at this, not so well at other things. So we've got to remember where we've come from. Okay, like you just said, unbeaten in the first 5. I don't know when the last time that's happened. I'm sure it's been a long time since we've been unbeaten in 5 games as a club. So there are positives. Let's not get carried away. One sloppy performance out of 5, and obviously the 3 points should have been in the can, or in the bag. Sorry, last week.
Asked about Maguire's. Any other knocks and bruises at all?
Not really. No, we're okay. There's a lot of reflection needed now in the next 24 hours from the lads, and we need to make sure as a group we regroup and go again on Tuesday.